welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below, and if you want to be notified whenever I upload new videos, go ahead and click the little bell button too. And please excuse my really wonky makeup today. I'm having a bad makeup day, but that is not the issue here, so don't worry about the makeup. So my hair is going to be the topic of this conversation. I mentioned before that I wanted to do videos regarding my hair, but I actually haven't done any. So today will be the start. I am not a hair professional. I haven't done any schools for hair, so please take my advice with a grain of salt. It's just based on experience and also other research. I'll be dividing my video into sections for my bleaching, coloring, and maintenance. Each of them will have like process and also products used. So if you want to learn more, please keep on watching. So first off is the bleaching process. I just have my notes here. Obviously you will be needing the bleach, which I just have like in my ice cream tub here. I currently use the L'Oreal Quick Blue Bleach, which you can buy at rainbowhead.ph. Rainbowhead.ph. They have a Facebook page, also an Instagram. I will be linking them below. They also have the generic ones. They also have other bleach. They have the generic ones, which I also tried. And I also tried the HBC bleaching powder. Out of all of those, I like the L'Oreal Quick Blue Bleach the most, just because it lifts or bleaches my hair a hell of a lot faster, so I don't have to bleach as much compared to the other products where I have to bleach more than usual. Then in conjunction with that, I will be using an oxidizing lotion. The one I use is from HBC, the Hortelaza Professional Oxidizing Lotion in 12%. Most of the blogs and the videos use volume instead of percent, so like 90%, or no, 90 volume 90, 60 and stuff. So this also has like 9%, 6%. Well, I think it's the strongest, or maybe there's still 16, but this is already very strong. So using bleach and oxidizing lotion will really damage your hair. That's why it's really good to consider the type of bleach you'll use, so that you don't have to bleach as much, if you know what I mean. Then you'll be needing the container to mix everything in. You will be using a plastic container so that there will be no chemical reactions to the bleach. And then the brush where you mix everything in. You can also just use a comb, but I just suggest a brush. It's definitely easier. And also a pair of gloves, just because when it touches your skin, girl, it stings, it burns. Use gloves. And then what else? You'll also be needing a shower cap. Okay, this is optional. The last two are optional. A shower cap, or just a plastic or a towel, but you can also just let it hang if you want. The last optional thing here is coconut oil, virgin coconut oil. This is the one that I have. I just bought this at Watson's. I forgot how much, but this is kind of expensive, but definitely worth it. I think so. I have used up this much, but this much. It's an awkward angle. I have given my sister a bunch, or like maybe half of this also, so that's why it's almost nada. So that is the whole thing of my blurbs. So let's get on to the process with bleaching your hair. You must have dirty hair for this. You could either have day 1 or a day old hair, or 2-day old hair. Make sure you didn't condition and shampoo also from before. And then make sure to, well, not make sure since this is optional, but you can coat your hair in virgin coconut oil afterwards. So you can do day 1. After day 1 hair, the next day you can use the coconut oil, and then the next day you can bleach. Some people don't believe it, but ever since I used coconut oil, it really did help with my hair. They say that it helps coat your hair, so it protects your hair so it doesn't damage as much, but it also, I don't know how, but it makes the bleaching process a whole lot faster. It has been true for me, so I have been using that. I have been doing that process. So you can just use that actually like 30 minutes to an hour before you bleach, but leaving it for a good amount of hours will also be better. And then you'll do your mixture ratio of about 1:2, which is powder is to oxidizing lotion. And then you will section off your hair and then start at the top. You can actually start anywhere you want to, whichever is more comfortable for you. But there is this myth where here, if you start here, this one, it tends to be a whole lot lighter because your body temperature is like trapped, so this part gets bleached a whole lot quicker as compared to the rest of the hair. So that has been true for me as well. This nape got a whole lot whiter as compared to here where it was so brassy. So that's why I can also say start at the top. Also, it's better if this is a whole lot whiter because that's where the color and the pigment is going to show through. So you start here and then work your way down, or whatever you want to. It's better to have help from someone because of the backs of the head, or you could do it yourself if you were, you know, flexible enough. And to me, it doesn't work because I need glasses and I'm not comfortable with bleaching with glasses, and I can't see if I have like mirrors all around, but whatever. Anyway, you have to work fast because bleach works fast. And also because if you've been spending 30 minutes here and you have been spending like 10 minutes here and you're done, then this is like process a whole lot more than here, right? So work fast. And some people actually section off their hair, so they bleach this first, wash it off, bleach this again, wash it off, and bleach down and then wash it off. I don't have the patience for that, so I don't do that, but that's another option for you if you want it to be more even. And then if you're dyeing the whole or bleaching the whole hair, the whole head, make sure to leave maybe like ½ an inch from the root because bleach expands, so it's going, when it expands, it is going to reach the scalp or the roots, but you're not drowning your whole scalp in bleach, which hurts and it's painful. And I guess that's my tips for that. Do know that bleaching your hair is not just going to be black and platinum blonde. You're gonna have a lot of steps, girl. You're gonna have the fucking storm before you get the fucking rainbow. So, yes. You're gonna have orange, brassy, and ugly ass hair. Your Marlou hair. I'm sorry if I call it that, if that's like degrading and shit, but that's the color of his hair at the time. I don't know what the color of his hair is now. I sound like I farted. I didn't, but there's nothing to be ashamed of if I did. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry. But, okay. Anyway, so, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of steps. So there's like 10 levels of hair. This is level 1. This is black as black. And you need to get to a level 10 if you want your pastels, which is basically white and dead hair. But anyway, with the other bleach products, I could get like a good lift of 3 levels. Lift means like take left. Lifting means the lifting of the colors. So the colors are taken out. They're lifted away. That's why you get the brassy, the orange, and stuff like that. And using the quick blue bleach gets me maybe 6 or 7, level 7 in just one bleaching session, which is why I really like this one. Anyway, so if you want a certain color to show, you have to lift your hair to a couple of levels, and that means bleaching your hair a lot. And that also means damaging your hair a lot, and that's why they recommend having you rest your hair and have a break for your bleaching periods. So they recommend maybe a 2-week break or up to a month before you re-bleach your hair. I personally don't do that because I'm impatient and I am lazy and I really don't want to go out with Marlou hair. Sorry for that term. But yeah, I really don't want to go out with like brassy hair, even if I'm like, just wait more weeks and this is going to be a freaking rainbow. I can't just say that. I need to be outside and be a fucking rainbow, you know? So that's why I'm very impatient, so I kill my hair. And I don't recommend that, but I still do that to myself. You know how it goes. Do as I say and not as I do, but whatever. That's why my hair is freaking dead. But the cocoa virgin oil helps. I guess. Also, after when you bleach, I wrap it in a shower cap or a plastic just because it traps heat, so bleaching tends to be faster. That's why I said that was optional. Another actually optional product here is a toner. So I use the Wella T18 toner. There are a lot of other brands from the Wella toner thing. Also available at Rainbow Head PH. As you can see from like level maybe 8, 7, 9, your hair tends to be like blonde but still brassy. Like there is still like gold bits and it's just not pretty. So toning makes it into like a platinum blonde. So it makes it into a platinum blonde. So that's what toning does to the hair. You can actually tone your hair with purple dye, but if you want it to be faster, then you can use this one. Okay, so let's move on to the coloring part of the hair. I have only ever tried two hair dye products. Actually I tried like a cheap as China ones from the first time I actually did it, but I don't know what it was, and it's not semi-permanent and it didn't really work, so that's why I'm not counting those. This is the first one I ever used, Adore. This is the Creative Image Adore, and then I just used this last year, Arctic Fox. I have always wanted to use Arctic Fox, but I never had like the money to buy. I have the Adore because my older sister, who's also into coloring her hair, had a friend who worked abroad and they saw the dyes and sent her some or gave her some, or she asked them to buy, and we tried it out. It worked. We like it so much that we asked our cousin who was in the States, who was coming home. I think she was coming home or she had like a package brought here, either one of those things. So we asked her to buy a couple as well. And that's why I never got to buy the Arctic Fox until now, and I still have a lot of the Adore products. So I really just bought the Arctic Fox because the blue of the Adore isn't as blue as I want it to be, and I really just want to try Arctic Fox because I've heard a lot of good things about them. So Adore, I haven't seen a lot of people sell this here, but I do see a Shopee store that does. I think it's Hair Geek PH. I will link her below. I haven't bought one yet just because I did place an order, but Shopee canceled it when it was shipping because they can't ship on planes like liquid products. So the next time I order, I have to, or she has to make the description as something else instead of hair dye. But at least I found Adore, and then Arctic Fox, again, I bought from Rainbow Head PH, and there's like other stores who sell this too. Difference between these two, this is a liquidy product, as you can hear, and this one is more jelly moussey, more of a conditioner. You can't really hear that, right? Because it's really sticky. What I also use for this is some conditioner, or the keratin hair spa is what I actually use. A lot of Shopee stores use those or sell those. I bought that one specifically from Pretty Angel Shop, link below, and I mix my hair dye with conditioner just to maximize to maximize the product so that there's more of the product, and also to lighten the color so that it's more pastel-y if I want it to be, or just to lighten up the color basically. And as you can see, this is more of a liquid product. That's why I have more use of this, because, well, actually if you think about it, the mousse, but I don't know, this just mixes so well with the conditioner that I don't really need a lot to have really vibrant hair, which is why I still have a lot of the first batch of dyes that I had from before, and they're still here with me right now because they're really, really good. From both of them, I honestly prefer Adore just because I think they last a whole lot longer. But smell wise, my god, Arctic Fox is so good for the nose. It really is. This one I only don't like, or the only thing I don't like is that I think I'll be using up a lot of this product. And that's the only reason actually, and just because this is not liquidy. That's that. But both of them perform well. They stay on my hair really, really long, and they both fade out beautifully. In my perspective though, they fade out beautifully. And yeah, when I dye my hair, these are semi-permanent by the way, so they do fade out. They don't stay in the hair like a permanent hair color does, and these don't harm the hair. So hair colors that use oxidizing lotion, the one I showed before, as what I mentioned, that damages the hair. That's why when you use dye, that's why it damages the hair, because you use that oxidizing lotion. And people always tell me whenever I got a new hair color and I didn't bleach, they'll be like, you should let your hair rest, your hair is going to die because you always recolor it. And I'm like, it's not the hair color. And if I color, I use hair spa, which is treating my hair. So shush. But yeah, I just educate them sometimes. I know it doesn't do that, whatever. And I think they recommend to have this stay on your hair for 30 minutes or so. I usually end up doing even like an overnight session, or maybe 4 hours and then overnight at least 4 hours, just because I want to have the most of it. And I guess that's that with coloring. And let me see if I actually missed anything. Nope, that's that. And for maintenance, I don't typically do a lot of maintenance for my hair, which is really bad. But people do hair spa treatments. I don't, because I am lazy, so that's why I don't do those. But that is recommended. Tips on maintaining your hair, not in terms of like hair spa and shit. Don't wash your hair with water every day. Don't wash your hair every day. I don't wash my hair every day. I just do like half bath. That's basically it, because if you wash your hair more, the color is going to fade. So if you want the color to fade, then don't worry about it. But also, it's actually not healthy to wash your hair every day. And your damaged hair is also not benefiting from washing your hair every day. So that's why I don't wash my hair every day, aside from I'm lazy too. And if you do wash your hair, oh my god, that's my stomach. If you do wash your hair, make sure you don't use warm or hot water, and make sure you don't use any shampoo. So just use conditioner, and I use just this one whenever I wash my hair. Don't also use any anti-dandruff products that fades out the hair so fast. But if I do want to fade out my hair, I use hot water and anti-dandruff shampoo whenever I wash my hair. So tips, I guess. And then make sure there is no heat to your hair. So that's why I said don't use hot water. So don't apply heat like curling irons, blow drying, and just minimal if you actually need to. Not as much as healthy hair, because girl, don't kill your hair. You already killed it a lot. And in regards to not washing your hair, you can use dry shampoo. I see Hair Fairy a lot in Shopee, which I keep on forgetting to buy whenever I buy hair products, which is really stupid. But yeah, I see Hair Fairy and I hear good reviews about them. And I actually have the one from Dove, and I read or saw a video that has like a bad review in it. One of my best friends gave this to me, so I'm very happy because I actually saw one in Watson's at one time, but I didn't carry money, and the next time I went there were none until now. And then she actually came home from Manila, and this was her Christmas gift for me. She's so cute. So that's it. So that's that. If you don't have any dry shampoo, you can use just baby powder. You can just tap it here, massage it in, and that's that. You are good to go. So that is how to care for the hair, basically. I also don't, since I don't apply heat, but you can see some waves, I put my hair in a braid overnight, and since I don't wash my hair in the morning, that's fine, and then I have like good to go hair. But my hair, even if it's dead, it doesn't really listen to me as much. It's still like my old hair, where it just tends to go straight. So that is that. Yeah, so that is that. That is my whole spiel on my hair thingamablurb. So if you want to learn more things, if I didn't cover any of the things, please link them or comment them below so I can answer if I can. If not, I'll try to search for the answer for you. Okay, so I guess that's that. Comment any video suggestions or hair color combinations. I won't be doing this portion for until the end of the year because I'm on a bleach sabbatical based on my New Year's resolution. Yes, I'm still keeping them. I'm so good. Anyway, yeah, that's that. See you in my next video, and like those you bananas, make banana pies, and hope you keep staying true. Bye!